This is the Fight Nerd. We're here in the Uniondale Marriott in Long Island, New York for the first ever New York Mixed Martial Arts Expo. Organized by Carl Kern of Fighters Warehouse, New York, fans and fighters alike flock to the Uniondale Marriott for this one-day event. Carl explains a little of the reasons behind this event being started.
It's really what this event was about. It's if you look around, these are mostly New York training facilities, New York vendors. So you Fight Warehouse, combat cages, built right here on Long Island. So it's a great thing. We need to show New York how important this is in a hard economy. Well, we had Andre Arlovsky here. We had Jens Pulver, Jamie Varner. We had Tim Kennedy. We had Sean Shirk here. Big names. You know, it was definitely awesome that these guys wanted to come out for this event. It was a great day.
All right, I'm here now with the guys from Breakerz.
This company started about 2 years ago. It was 3 guys. One was a tough man guy, one was a pro boxer, and one was a wrestler / jiu-jitsu guy. They got together, they had the ideas, they weren't fighting anymore, and they love fighting and they love clothes.
All right, I'm here with Andrew now. Andrew, what are you representing today?
Gregorys Clothing.
Who's your favorite fighter?
It used to be Rich Franklin.
Used to be? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been trying to move on and find new fighters. Andre was very nice. I met him earlier. So I'm looking for my new fighter.
Each shirt, if you go onto the website, bonebreakers.com, has a different story behind it, and you can feel the flavor, and you'll be able to see the impact of the shirts.
All about what MMA is. We're trying to break people's bones, and it's a great name, a great product, and we stand behind it 100%.
And what would this event be without the fans? We took a few moments to get to know a few of the locals who are attending this event, including Matt, who brought his UFC Championship belt replica to get signed by all of the fighters at the event. He even let me try it on for a few seconds. Okay, I'm here with Hervez and Daniel. How long have you guys been fans of mixed martial arts?
Since the very beginning on my part, and he's just recently started getting into it.
What have you guys seen so far at the show?
We've seen a lot, got a lot of autographs.
He's gotten to talk to a couple of fighters, take pictures with them, so he's having a good time.
I'm Dan from Manumission Fightceuticals. We are skincare for extreme athletes. Athletes care about what they eat, they care about how they train, but they don't care about what they're putting on their skin. And when I was training, obviously on a very basic level for myself, I recognized this. I wanted good products that I could use on a daily basis to take care of my skin and treat my skin. We've got our body bar, and then for some people who don't want to have a body bar, we've got the body wash. Our shave gel and a face wash. The most important thing you can do as a combat athlete or any extreme athlete is after you train, get in the shower, wash, scrub a very deep clean.
Fight Nerd's going in. We're going to see if this stuff actually works. Would the Fight Nerd's skin ever be the same again? Well, I decided to give it a shot and rub it on as much as I could and see how it felt. A little bit greasy. I think I might have just put too much on me, though. It might be a problem for that.
Rub it in?
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't rub well enough. I'm not good at rubbing, I guess. I got to rub it out more? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's for the Fight Nerd fans to do it. Well, if you want more information, you can go to our website, which is fightceuticals.com.
Hello, my name is Dago. I'm a Muay Thai coach. She's my daughter, Iya, and my wife, Carolina, right there. She's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm training her. I'm her coach. So she's the future MMA.
What do you think about your daughter fighting in the future?
It makes me nervous. In the beginning, every time that I saw her, it made me nervous. But I'm very proud of her, and I hope she, gets some title one day.
What's been the most fun at this show for you today?
Just meeting all the fighters, like my favorite fighters, and watching them and just taking pictures with them and getting their autographs and stuff.
All right, I'm here now with PR Cole from FuelTheFighter.com. Now, PR, what is FuelTheFighter.com?
Well, I'm a combat sports nutritionist, and I'm starting a new series of videos on my website that are basically, quick, easy demos of foods that you can have for recovery, to prep, or just really healthy things that don't taste healthy. I'm working with Kenny Florian right now, so he's got his big fight coming up next week. I'm working with Frank Trigg, getting ready for the Koscheck fight. Everything I do is very customized depending on what their schedule is, what their food preferences are, if they're training just to stay in shape or training, in their camp for a fight. There's no easy answer to that. It's very specified to what the athlete wants.
All right, so what did Kenny Florian have for breakfast today then?
I'm not sure what he had today specifically. But
what was he supposed to eat according to you?
I have him having a lot of smoothies in the morning. It's quick and easy. One of the things where people can mess up what they're eating is when they're tired and they come home after a workout and they're feeling really lazy. So one of the things that I recommend doing is go to Subway, get the 6-inch sub on wheat, get only vegetables, and then go home and put your own protein in there, like a can of salmon, a can of chunk light tuna, egg whites. It ends ends up being a nice, easy way to have a quality protein without a lot of sodium, without a lot of fat.
All right, I'm here now with
Paul Rodriguez from Red Boy Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And
Elena.
Elena. All right, so what brought you guys here today?
Basically friends, family.
What's been the most fun part about coming to this show so far?
So far, probably meeting friends, seeing how well the industry's doing.
How about yourself? Are you a fan of MMA?
Yes, absolutely.
Who's your favorite fighter?
So many.
Can't say your husband.
Not my husband. Like GSP, Arlovsky.
All the good-looking ones.
The talented ones.
Talented ones and the good-looking ones. Just happen to go together somehow, yeah. All right, I'm here now with Aaron Richman from the MMA Fight Council. Aaron, what is the MMA Fight Council?
Oh, you had to ask me that. It's a website, MMAFightCouncil.com, and the website is our focal point for a community that we're developing for fans, for fighters, for promoters, for vendors, and we're building around this community, and we're developing an association, much like AAA for automobiles. We have a writers guild, so we have 15 writers from around the industry, guys that write for SureDog, for Fight Magazine, that are willing to work with us. And they're going to contribute 1 or 2 pieces a year to our website, where we'll have some news, we'll have some rankings as well. So we're going to do really the first ever truly legitimate MMA awards. And there will be some Reader's Choice Awards that members of our community can vote on. So we're looking to add legitimacy to the sport in any way we can. We think creating real honest-to-goodness awards is a great way to do it. Next year we're planning an MMA cruise. So if you like to cruise, if you like MMA, and you want to hang out with some fighters, roll with them, train with them, there's no better way to do it than on an MMA cruise.
I'm here with Tim now from 8th Degree Black. Tim, thanks for being here.
Thanks a lot.
Now, where'd you guys come from today to show this stuff?
We actually have a location at the Smith Haven Mall in Lake Grove, New York. That's where our main outlet is. So we're here just to help get exposure in New York, Long Island. Obviously, we really want the sport of MMA to grow locally because we need New York State to start getting in touch with MMA here. We started about 1.5 years ago. Obviously, I'm a big MMA fan. I'm a graphic designer. We really had a lot of great ideas, to bring to the MMA fans. Really, the basis of our company, that we really inspire our graphics around history of MMA terminology, disciplines, techniques, styles, stuff like that.
What's it going to take to get mixed martial arts legal in New York State?
Well, we just really need a few people to realize that it is an important issue. It's something that needs to be thought about now. It's the fastest growing sport in the world, and we definitely need to get on that boat.
We need everybody to come to these kind of expos and let people know that we want mixed martial art in New York. So we don't have to travel all the way to New Jersey or to Philadelphia to see all those shows.
I think at this point it's just more exposure for how safe the sport is. I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions, is that it's this barbaric sport, and what is it going to mean? Is it going to be bad press for our state to have it in here? But it brings so much wonderful things to the economy, and it's such a wonderful sport.
You have good events like this, people see the support that people, startup companies like ours and big companies come in here. I think people see how popular it is, and they want to hear in the city of New York.
It's a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It has to come. It's the center stone of America, New York. It has to be here.
So there you have it, the first ever New York Mixed Martial Arts Expo, and hopefully it won't be the last one either. Events like these show outsiders what this sport is about beyond just fighting inside a cage, and let's hope it brings New York and all other states who don't have it yet one step closer to having mixed martial arts legalized. Thanks for watching. This video is sponsored by FindMMAGym.com. Looking for a new place to train? Head over to the best online directory for MMA gyms across the US, FindMMAGym.com.